Well, it's been a while. We're in Athens, and since the van is here in Athens with us, we're going to call it Van Life Athens. Well, we've probably driven 150 miles in the van since we got to Greece, and it's been very nice. Today we're going to the Acropolis up on top of the hill. We've got tickets. It should be nice, and looking forward to a great day. Well, she surrendered the camera to me, so not the camera, the map. So we're stopped at a fabric store for a little while. I have a feeling that everywhere we go today is going to be old stones. But how exciting. I believe that walking in Greece is sometimes more difficult than driving because you have all these little alleyways and you're just not sure which way to go. And I wouldn't put it past the merchants that they came up with their own signs to get you through the shops. And up and up and up and up. Neat, huh? So as it goes with travel, van life, and otherwise, I charged all the batteries for the camera, then left them in the B&B. And then we waited to a very long line to get up to the entrance to find out we bought tickets for the museum and not the Acropolis. Then we found a tour guide. That's what we're doing now. Always talk about in Egypt, they talk about the morning sun changing the color. The entrance is nothing more than a giant doorway. These are where they poured lead to tie the boats together.
During the medieval times, kings and emperors were picking up
It's the Temple of Zeus.
to decorate the villas and palace.
It's quite a view. The city of Athens. right now is Plaka. You see the Octagon building and Hadrian's Library. And then we are over in this, we're staying in the center of that gigantic bunch of buildings. And so where we're staying is pretty much centered in the image you're looking at. The long building running left to right and somewhat inclined was a shopping mall from the 1800s. And wow, this whole area is so full of history. Good morning. Tuesday, I believe. This is our second full day in Athens. We're going to the ancient Agora today. This is where what did I say earlier? This is where the Greek citizens came to have discussions and talk about political issues. I don't think it's going to be particularly awestruck, like yesterday up on the Acropolis and the Parthenon. But it's, part of it, and I don't know, it's a couple mile total from our Airbnb to walk around. So we'll see what we see. My goodness gracious. And we're happy when we get one van through here. I guess we go in the outway. And I should know what this particular building is, but it escapes me at the moment. And another car. Good Lord. This is a third try. Ancient Agora. 600 BC beginning, 500-600 BC. Up on the top of the hill is the Acropolis. You see the edge of the Parthenon. So we're going to wander through the ruins. It just took so many tries. The Agora. So we're not far from where we're staying at our Airbnb. And if you look up the hill to the Acropolis, up on the top, we were only given credit for 7 flights. I think that's just ridiculous. That was in the iPhone health app. You see they had considerations for water drainage. They were actually incredible builders. We went through the museum yesterday, the Acropolis Museum, and we saw a lot of what came off of the Parthenon that didn't have anywhere to go back because there was a big explosion of gunpowder and it blew stuff everywhere. So they're working on putting it back together. Now I was going to ask George, our tour guide yesterday, if the red clay bricks were a standard use item back when these things were being built, or is that something to do with reconstruction in more recent history? There's a big movement on now to return artifacts to the countries from which they were pillaged. Of course, the museum people don't want to do that because then they'll have no museum. I guess you just have to rely on your own stuff for interesting exhibits. So this was a water clock originally constructed in the 4th century BC, and then it was modified in the 3rd century due to great innovations made in the technology of water clocks in Alexandria. They used multiple tanks and valves and such that there was constant pressure and better timekeeping. It looks like it was a 17-hour clock for whatever that was worth. One of my favorite emperors, Hadrian. I wish we had the rest of him. His head's probably in the London Museum. What grand builders they were. I don't remember the term for the cross pieces from the columns, but they always had incredible carvings and stories about them. Okay, so this is the Temple of Hephaestus, if I pronounced it correctly. One of the most intact temples of this type in Greece, or in the world for that matter. Another interesting snippet. A lot of these places, as they fell into disuse for whatever reason, be they were conquered or abandoned, the stones were pillaged for other projects. Which is, you know, they got down to the foundations and left it be. Well, as we end our time in the Agora, here is Hadrian's library. And Hadrian was quite a builder here and in Rome. So now we know.